Trade intuition, flipping charts, mad precision. We on the grind, no sleep, endless mission. Crypto waves, no tide, just decisions. Ride or die with the block's ambition. Let's make this money, profits rain like monsoon. Bull or bear, we adapt, typhoon. Wallets packed, no room, full bloom. Path to riches, straight shot, no detour too soon. Trading is only as difficult as you make it. Rise, fall, rise again, never fake it. Cold wallets, private keys, gotta break it. Crypto life on the edge, let's shake it. Trade intuition, candlestick intuition. Charts wilder than Wild West ambition. We got the drive, mad clicks, no permission. Ready for the moon, orbit's our mission. Let's make this money, stacking sats, no fiat. Eyes on the prize, mad gains, where's the hack? Diamond hands, no flinch, iron combat. Full speed to the peak, no fall back. Trading is only as difficult as you make it. Rise, fall, rise again, never fake it. Cold wallets, private keys, gotta break it. Crypto life on the edge, let's shake it. Trading is only as difficult as you make it. Rise, fall, rise again, never fake it. Cold wallets, private keys, gotta break it. Crypto life on the edge, let's shake it.
Three, two, one, let's go. I'm in the charts all day. My goal is to make you money. I provide the information required to know exactly when to enter. I don't give this blanket statement, buy the breakout, buy the retest. Join me every single day, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to understand the who, what, where, when, and especially the why when it comes to trading. This is why the coin's dumping. Every 7 days, it's releasing tokens. All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Making sure my mic is working. Hopefully everybody's doing good. Not sure what time it is your time, but it's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated patterns. The candlestick, there's too much. Once I started trying to do the candlesticks and I found abandoned baby, I was like, this is just getting ridiculous. So I went back to the basics: support, resistance, and it works. It really works. All right, guys. Just to let you know, we do have some amazing people in the chat. We got Crypto Candy in the house. Thank you, man. Appreciate you for being here. We also have, I'm going to pronounce it Fefe, because there's Pepe. So I'm guessing Fefe, Fifi, I don't know. But Fefe, 1 million market cap, he showed up yesterday. We were looking at the coin. I still have it up here. It is coming up a little bit. But once again, me personally, I would stay away from this coin. But Fefe is going to invest another $200 into this coin. Now, you have to accept your losses. Now, granted, I'm not saying this is a loss. You know, you could make a crap load of money. You know, market cap is 1.1 million. High risk, high reward. So that's all I'm going to say. And then if you do $200 left to put in, just like anything else, you want to scale into the trade. So if it comes down even lower, you know, you put $50 in, and then if it comes even lower, like the following couple days or maybe a week, you put $50 more. You don't want to put all the 200 all at once. So hopefully you did not do that. All right, moving on. We're gonna get to the bubbles in just a moment, but we still got some more amazing people. We got Clay the Great. Clay the Great's in here, and he said he smashed the like. Here, let's see here. Who else do we got? We do have Lenny Kidd. Thank you, Lenny. Appreciate you, man, for being here. We got Army Piper in the house. Army Piper in the house. Now, of course, Army Piper, this dude is really, really good at what he does. I go every single morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to his channel. The guy's really smart when it comes, well, for everything, but really smart when it comes to the economics. It's too much for my brain to comprehend all these, you know, what's going on with the economics and the results, and is it good, is it bad? I don't know. Well, that's why I tune in every single day, Monday through Friday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Army breaks it down. Not only that, but check this out, guys. He has a very early morning show. I forget what time it is. Sometimes if I stay up all night, I'll watch the show. Two really great guys. Then, of course, we have the 9:30 show, which that's the one that I always try my absolute best to attend so I can just get more knowledge. And then there's there's a nightcap show, Monday through Thursday. So this guy, he's doing it. I mean, if you want crypto alpha, make sure to check out Piper Academy. This is the really you get all the information and really good traders too. All right. See here. Who else is here? Who else is here? Had to pick up wife's new ring. Nice. Very nice. Let's see here. It's a discount opening, and I think you're referring to Bitcoin. That's so you got Peter in the house. What's up, Peter? Appreciate you being here. Clay the Great. Army. Volume is super low on mic. Oh, thank you. I always forget about that. So 1 second. Moment. And I forgot to do a test. 1 second. No, my volume is good. Huh. Oh man. Because I'm showing my volume. Let me turn this up. But I don't mess with that. I'm not sure. Because sometimes when I attend when I go to StreamYard, it automatically turns down my mic to like 7 or 9. And then I have to go back to my settings and crank it up. There you go. That helped. Okay, cool. But I'm not sure. But it's at 97. Maybe I got to reboot my computer. But we'll continue. So hopefully y'all can hear me. Let's see here. We got Dylan in the house. Dylan, thank you, man, for being here. Appreciate you. The Crypto G, a YouTuber, says a bullish on Fed. Really? Who is he? So I can make sure to watch him and see his stuff. Good number. Okay, thank you, man. So Fefe, 1 million market cap. Crypto G, a YouTuber. Is that his tag? Crypto G? What's his name? He says he's bullish on it. You know why he's bullish? Because he bought it and he's down a lot. That's why he's bullish. I guarantee it. I'm willing to bet my entire portfolio. I got $14, but I'm willing to bet my entire portfolio that he is bullish on it because he is in it. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. What's his name? What's his name? Army says a fax breach. Yeah. He says he knows the team, of course, because they paid him. What's his name? Put his name in here. Oh, it's Crypto G. Okay. Let's look for Crypto G. I know we're kind of all over the place today. Crypto G. Crypto G. Crypto G is actually live right now. Guarantee it. So let's go to his thing. And let's do a search. Let's do a search for, what's that coin? Fefe? Fefe? Oh, okay. It was a, so let's go to, nope, live streams. Okay, let's go to yesterday. Go to yesterday. And let's just see if he talks about Fefe. And we pause it. So Tectum, that's a good one. It's a gaming one. Very low market cap. I got into that one a few months ago. I'm down about 70%. But it's a longer term play. And so it's okay. The secret gems are probably his Fefe. Here, Paperclip's in the house. What's up, Paperclip? He's live at the moment. Yeah, so that's. Do y'all see Fefe here? Because I'm positive. I'm 100% positive. Sensei, I haven't heard of that one, but I'm sure that's a low market cap coin too. That was a 3 million. Rilio, haven't heard of that one. He does a bunch of low market cap coins, which there's nothing wrong with low market cap coins. You know, you have, I remember that one too. TARS, I haven't heard of that one. But you run into Trios Lab. Really? I haven't seen that one in like a long time. But I'm positive this guy, he has, so AI Tech's another good one. I'm in that one pretty heavily and down like 70-80%. Yes, Army Piper just put a very good chat. He says, remember, influencers that push a specific project, right, without caution are usually invested very heavily or paid to do so because they need exit liquidity, which is you. When you buy, you can only buy from someone who's selling. And those are the people who, well, like this guy. And it's, you know, liquidity for themselves and first holders. Yep. Very true. Yeah, so we did a deep dive yesterday on Fefe. And in my opinion, and I said it's trash. Like, it's nothing against the coin, nothing against your investment. You know, like I said, you can make a crap load of money. A crap load of money. It's just, there's nothing. It's a meme coin for one. For two, it's already been, people are already dumping on it. That's another good one. People are already dumping on it. And right now, and we even went to their Twitter. They have 10.5 thousand followers. And they've only been around for 2 months. That screams that they bought those members. Not only that, but on each post, they had no more than 100 likes. Now just think of it. If there's 10.5 thousand people who are very hyped up about this coin, don't you think they would be liking it, sharing it, commenting on it? There was like 20 something average comments, and on an average just under 100. And they have 10.5 thousand, and it's brand new. Now I can understand if it was like for maybe a year or two, and okay, people are kind of winding down from the project, but it's 2 months ago. 2 months. It's, I'm telling you right now, it's a rug. I'm telling you right now. Now, if you want to keep on investing in it, hey, that's on you. Once again, you could make a crap load of money. You could. The likelihood of that happening, very slim. Very slim. But I'm sure, like, if you were to go through his streams, you would see that one of them is on there. But he's got a bunch. I'm trying to look for, I remember that one, that cat. I wanted to buy it just because of the cat. It looks so cute. So a bunch of these, just nothing but question mark. But I know he's talked about it. I know he's got 8,000 subscribers, and what they'll do, the projects will actually reach out to the lower people who have probably like 3,000, sometimes 1,000, 5,000, but definitely don't go for the big ones because I'm talking about subscription base, and it's because like the smaller ones, it's very easy to get a lot of subscribers, 50, maybe 100, because you like just say they reached out to me and they said, Joe or TradeIntuition, we want you to make a coin review on our coin, and we're going to give you say $500 worth of this coin. That's okay. So I make the video about it. Then what they'll do is they'll post it on their Telegram, they'll post it on their Twitter, they'll post it wherever they can to get more hype in. And then, of course, you end up getting more subscribers, like 50 or 100, because now you have all these people that are now coming to you with your show. See, he never talked about it until I asked about it. Oh. It might be something that has been holding now. It's been 2 months now. I don't know. I'm just telling you right now, if he likes that coin, man, I need to check him out because that is like really bad advice. So the information that I gave you yesterday, and for those that weren't here, you might want to check it out because, I mean, I break it down. I break it down, the who, what, where, when, and especially the why, that I don't like it. So if you were to go to yesterday, I think this was yesterday's, and we're not going to watch it though, but you come over here to kind of towards the end. You know, we were looking at basically fundamental analysis and tokenomics, and it's just horrible. And this is the biggest red flag. 10.5 thousand followers. They've only been around for 2 months, and they can't even get over 100 likes. So just kind of give you a heads up. I'm letting you know right now, and it's funny too, because if you don't want to hear the information that's I'm really trying to save you. If you don't want to hear that information, that's fine. You want to hear somebody who agrees with you, hey, that's fine too. Maybe he just likes it because of the market cap. Okay, so question. When did you ask him about this? Because I want to see that video. I want to see how he did his breakdown, his analysis, to where he said, hey, this is a good coin. I like it. It gets my seal of approval. When was that? Because I will watch it. Moving on. Let's see here. Going down the list. We got Paperclip in the house. What's up, Paperclip? Appreciate you, man. Here, let's see. Cody gave me some alpha last night. Don't know who Cody is. Right. List. Okay, we adjust all those. Army Piper says, have Crux dig it for you, TI. Oh, yeah. That'd be good. Be good if he could. Now, Crux is part of Army Piper's team. Dude is super smart. So, one thing that you want to do as a person in general is you want to surround yourself with smart people. And that's what Army does. And this guy right here, Crux, he's part of the Army Piper Academy team. And this guy is really, really smart. I love it when he makes videos because it's so much information that you really need. It's crazy. And plus, he's in the Telegram, Discord. They do this. Lincoln says, we're all just trying to make a buck, though. Yes, we are. Yep, we are. Here, Army Piper says, he lives for this. Tell Crux. Here, Fefes says, you are right. Their followers switch between 15 and 10K. I'm telling you, man. Like, I know what to look out for. I really do. But one thing that I want, you asked him today on his live stream. Okay. So how far along is he in his live stream? Because it was before now. So I'm actually pausing it. He's been live for 77 minutes. So I want to see. So he talks about Bitcoin in the beginning. Man, we haven't even talked about Bitcoin. Man, we didn't. But this is, to me, this is very important. You know, if not just for this coin, but in future coins, if you run into a project, Dynex is all he does is baby coins. Now Dynex I do like, but he does a lot of baby coins, small market caps. That's what I'm referring to, which is good. I mean, you can, put a couple $100 in, and then hopefully a couple thousand. Here's another one. Here's another. Where's it at? QOR Pro. That's another good one. That one I believe is gaming, very low market cap. I have those too. Mint layer. Is that? Okay, that's ML. Octaspace. Okay, he said 1 minute about it and changed question. He didn't actually do a deep dive. So like, ask him on his live stream. Why does he like it? Let's go there right now. I'm gonna ask him right now. So you like Fefe. Can you give reasons why? Thank you very much. And then let's put some emojis so it kind of sticks out. Do this and a whole bunch of this. And then let's do that in the beginning as well. Put some spaces. Okay, let's just do it like that. All right, so let's see here. So I put this live. So I'm not sure if you can hear it or not.
I don't want to be part of no team because there's a lot of work. There's a lot of work. Be realistic, bro. Like you have to do a lot. It takes a lot of time, and I can't run a group, be on YouTube, and be part of a team. It's just too much effort, my friend. I don't even want to go down that path. And like I said, I only tell people a good project to buy because at the end of the day, these projects will do well. So it doesn't concern me. It's like people think that I show these projects to pump my bags. Well, it doesn't matter how much you guys buy. Most of the projects I show they have more than enough liquidity. It doesn't matter how much I talk about it. It's not going to pump. The only coin that people could accuse me of pumping is Munity. But then if you go look at Munity's chart, it never pumps unless some big news comes out. I don't like to show my projects too much. I tell you guys the best projects to buy because I want everyone to enough liquidity for everyone in the bull run. This is what people don't realize. If all does 100x, there's gonna be more than enough liquidity for all of us. It makes no difference who buys. I just want you guys to make some money. That's it. It doesn't affect me if you guys decide not to buy my projects.
Okay, we're not gonna see anymore. I can tell I like him. I like him because he's basically saying that he doesn't need people to pump his bags. So I like him for that because that's what they do. They pump their bags because of that. So I'm gonna check him out. I'm gonna see what he's about. All right, moving on. Let's go ahead and start the show. Let's start the show. Yo, you're all over the place. Normally, this does not happen, guys. Normally, every day at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we start off with the bubble. Sometimes we definitely talk about Bitcoin, and then we get to your coins. So if you have any coins you want me to do, let me know. We're very off track today. Let's see here. Paperclip says, investor Robinhood or altcoin Artvarts. I think Paperclip. Paperclip, we need complete sentences. We really do. It's so funny because you think I know what you're talking about, and I don't. So he talked to one sentence and he changed the subject. Okay. All right. Here we go. So right now, Bitcoin is, oh, let's do the hours on the crypto bubbles. We are so. And I had a dream that everything was down, like double-digit reds, like 25, 35%. It was crazy. Now, granted, I'm in short, so it's like, man, I'm rich. And then it's like, oh, it's plus, I'm doing like 3 and 4x leverage, and I'm up like 10%. It's like, boring. But man, that would have been great. That would have been great. For the day, there's a lot of green, So you know what that means? What goes up should come down. What goes down should go up. Victor says, can you please do dogs? Yeah, we'll do dogs. We'll do dogs right after the Bitcoin. So let's go ahead and do the Bitcoin. So the Bitcoin, of course, came all the way down here, created this order block, springboarded up. This is on the daily time frame. Springboarded up, broke through our level, came over here, came down, now creating a higher low and then a higher high. So this is good. This is changing the trend, because right now the trend is going down. Then in order for this trend change, possible trend change, we needed to create a higher low and another higher high, slowly stair-stepping our way up. However, we did this high, we did this high, then we broke this low. This is why I say the way I trade is very simple and easy to understand, because what we're doing is we're taking each level by level. Here, we have this line, and I guess we'll leave it green. And then we have the candle close, and then we also have the candle wick. Oh, we also have the wick. So in this zone, this price action needs to bounce off of. Hopefully, right around where the candle closed, because this is showing a lot of strength. And it didn't. It broke through. So we had our chance for the uptrend, possible change of direction, but it just broke through. Now, just because we had one, let's say the higher low. Just because we had a low and then a higher low, this does not mean that we have a trend change. If we have two, then we're starting a trend change. Possible, because it can always go down. The more higher highs that you have, the more higher lows that you have, the stronger the confirmation of the uptrend. Here, broke it right away. You couldn't even do it and broke it. Now it came all the way down here. I was really thinking it was going to come down here to touch this order block and then springboard again, but again, creating a lower high. And we're just going to continue this lower high, in my opinion, and then keep on coming down. And we kind of talked about this the other day, and possibly to 40. We have this. This is our level of very strong strength. Here, we have very weak strength. And the reason it's weak, in my opinion, well, this is why it's weak. Very few days are in this little zone. Very few days. However, we have this, all of this, ups and downs, ups and downs. So it's a zone right here. Lots of days in this zone. So this is a very strong support zone since our price action's up here. If we do come down into the zone, hopefully we can stay in there for a few weeks, really. Let the markets reset. And then, of course, continue up. And then Moon Mission, the part that we've been waiting for forever. We're getting closer and closer every single day, where you can get in any coin, hold it for a week, and you're up 20%. I mean, that's how great it's going to be. And then just imagine if you know how to trade, if you know how to look for support, resistance, looking for, the price action bouncing or getting rejected off a certain area, man, it's going to be crazy, guys. It's going to be so crazy. I'm so happy that I am a part of your crypto journey. I'm so happy. This is, man, can you imagine once we break all-time high? And we're never going to see these prices again. We're never going to see 50 grand again. We're never going to see 30. We're never going to see 15. We're never going to see 8. We're never going to see 3 again. It's just going to keep on. So one thing that I love doing, let's go to the weekly, and then we'll look at dog and then the other coins that you want. So let's go ahead and hide all this stuff. Look at this down here. Now, notice these huge bumps, okay, or levels or whatever you want to call it. Now let's kind of just zoom in right here. There's a zoom in. So let's zoom in. So this looked like a flat line compared to the big movements that we've recently had, right? Look at all this. Now, what is from here to here? You're looking at an 800% markup, but it looked like a flat line. And that's how all this is going to look in a few years. All this right here, all this is going to look like this in a few years. And once again, we're never going to see, 50,000. Like it's just going to keep on and keep on and keep, in my opinion. All right. Paperclip says 85 top, 35 low. 85. I mean, that doesn't seem unreasonable, and it's so funny too, because wasn't it just a few months ago, everybody was talking about 100, 150, including myself. But the more data we have, the more information we can, adjust our thought process. Because if we were doing higher highs and higher lows, then yeah, that 100, 150 looks very obtainable. But right now, because we have more data, we have all these weeks of data, we're creating lower highs and lower lows. It's like, that isn't like it looked like it. I mean, we're just going to the moon. I was like, no, we needed to come down, relax a little bit, and then we can take off. Here, Paper Grip says, I got caught yesterday. I'm thinking you're saying that you watched somebody that talked about 85 and 35, and you agree with them. I think that's what you're saying. Pretty sure that. Okay, let's look at dog. Let's look at some dog. This is my trading view. I don't get to supercharge. Let's do this. So let's look at dog, DOG, USDT. On Mexi, dog go to the moon. Oh, wait. I think we looked at this one, but it was on YouTube. Look at dog. Dog. An hour. I guess we didn't look at it. So the 4 hour. All right. And of course, all these, I'm learning different indicators. I love order blocks, man. I love order blocks. I love fair value gaps. And this indicator down here, it's pretty good. Like I'm liking it. I'm learning more and more. But granted, this looks really confusing. The part that I like is I like these lines right here, and I like these green arrows. These green arrows. Green arrows or red arrows. I like those. Really not too sure what this other stuff is. This one is the money flow. But I'm still learning all this. Anyway, but I do like, man, it's cool. All right. And the order blocks. So right now, let's go ahead and take this off so that way we don't get too not too crowded. All right. So right now on the 4 hour time frame, it looks good. I'm not gonna lie, it looks good. Of course, I'm assuming this is a meme coin. Of course, it came up, came down, losing its strength. Here was the bottom. It lost it. Let's go ahead and do our mango and our this. So we have a level here, and we have a level So what I'm doing is I'm going from left to right. So this is our zone. This is our zone. You know, if it's above this zone, pretty good chance that it might do good. If it's below the zone, very good chance that it won't do good. Now, again, all we do is probabilities. But right now we are in this zone. What is this? Is this 5%? Is this 25%? It's 8%. Okay, not too bad. Let's see here. It looks like a doggy park. A doggy park, that indicator. I tell you what, this right here, like I like it's in my opinion, it's too many things on here. I don't know what this is, but whatever it is, I'm sure it's important. Like I said, I'm still learning all this, but I do like the all right. Let's see here, and of course I do love this one because this one tells me the market makers, you know, when they're pushing the coin either up or down. All right. So looking at this, it did come down. So for this one, I would not touch it until it crosses this level. And I would have an alert. I'd have an alert at this level, 0.002955. And then the 4-hour candle has to close above 28.15. So all those zeros and then 28.15. Make this a little bit larger so you can see all these numbers. So it'd be above this right here, 0.002815. The 4-hour candle must close above this level in order for you to enter the trade. Now, just know that if you do enter this trade, not financial advice, you have a good chance that the price will come back into this zone, stay in here for a little bit before potentially breaking out again. And what I would do is I would actually have my, so this I'm pretty sure is a low market cap coin, as I mentioned before. You would have to put a pretty decent stop loss. We're looking at 25-30%. About 23%. A lot less than I thought. So this would be your stop loss. Now, the reason you want a pretty loose stop loss is because this can move up 20% or down 20% very fast because of the market cap. So that's where I would have my stop loss. Let's do a target for you. The first target would be a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. And I know before you start going, oh, you can't do a 1-to-1. That's horrible. Calm down. Calm down. I think it's so funny when people do that. Oh, well, you can't do that. Calm down. That's the first one. That's the first one. Right now, we're just taking profits on the way up. That's all we're doing. Calm down. And then, so here, you can see this real nice and big. Your first target is around 27%. Second target about 60%. And then let's go ahead and do this so that, now once again, I gave you all my story on why I do this, why I say the numbers, why I make everything really, really large. Just because, well, back in the day on my other channel, I had an individual that reached out to me and asked me, said, Joe, can you say the numbers? Like I have a big screen and everything, but I'm visually impaired and it makes it really difficult for me to see numbers. I said, dude, it's no trouble at all, man. Let me do that for you. So since that time, this was like 4 years ago, since that time, I try my absolute best to make it as easy as possible to see. Because if I do have, more visually impaired people, they can still make money. All right, so that is my thought process on a dog. Any other questions, guys? Any questions, comments, concerns, issues, any coins that you want me to do? This is your hour of mentorship, free mentorship. I'm not like other people who, oh, I can tell you that. Yeah, you got to join my group. Do I have a group? Yes, of course. Oh, I always forget to show my group. But here is my information. If you want to join the group, learn how, what to do, how to do it. Of course, there's my information. You can also reach out to me on Telegram. There is one of the links for Linktree. The very first one is my Telegram. My Telegram, that's how you can communicate with me if you have any questions or what have you. But my goal is to make money with you, not because of you. So if you need, let's say you don't have money, and some people don't, it's okay. Like our job is to make money. So if you don't have money to join the group, not a problem. Like that's why I do this every day at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you can ask questions, so you can get setups. Let's just say you play this one out and you make a little bit of money. And then you come back and you get another trade and you make a little bit of money. Now, none of this is financial advice. I must be very clear. This is what I would do if I was looking at this coin. Now, let's say you get 3 or 4 and you make enough money to join the group. Well, there you go. You know, do I do setups in the group? Yes. Oh, speaking about that, man, this one, look at this. We got stopped out. Now, do we win all the trades? No, of course not. If somebody tells you that they win all their trades, be careful with them, because they probably don't have stop losses. They don't have stop losses. Here we had a stop loss, and good Lord, man, look at this. This just about gets me upset. Right there. This is our stop loss. Now, of course, we entered here, and this was on the 4-hour time frame. Now, granted, when I saw this, it was moving. Bitcoin was coming down. Everything, like the sky was falling. And I said, all right, enter here, 50%. It might come up here to our area of interest, which ended right here, and then come down, and then we add to our entry. So just in case it continues to go down, we have an entry, and we can make some money. It comes up, and then it breaks that level. We, add to our entry. Then it pulls up. And normally what I do is I put more entries. I'll do my entry here a little bit. And then I'll put another entry here, and then, of course, into my area of interest, just in case it comes up. And sure enough, it looked like it was going to pass it, came all the way close to it, started coming down. Then it came up to it. Awesome. Then it kept on coming up, broke, and we had a little bit of a breathing room. Broke out of the area of interest, and just barely got us. Like you literally have to zoom in to see that they got us. So now for the re-entry, I will definitely wait for the 4-hour candle to close, and it must close underneath this 1.04. This one, it looked really, really good. At that time, the market was dumping. Bitcoin was coming down. Just the whole nine. So set alert. You know what? Actually set an alert on this one. I'm going to go over here, set alerts. Actually set the alert. And I just do a S and then a question mark for a short. Then I'm going to come over here to this. I'm going to get the coordinates. Copy. Come over to this. It would have been much faster if I would have just done this. And then there you go. So I have my alert set, and the 4-hour candle must close. If not, this can happen again. But yes, I do have a group. We do a lot of thought process in the group. We have a lot of people in there that from all ranges. We have some very, very brand new people to crypto, and they love the setups. They love the thought process. They love how easy my charts are to read. And then, of course, we have seasoned people who go in there for basically the callouts. They see the coin that I put, and they may have had a higher stop loss or use lower leverage to have more, maybe put their stop loss up here. Now, one thing that I do want to stress with the stop loss, it's very important. Like, yes, I did see this, but how high up am I going to do my stop loss? Am I going to do it up here and risk more money? Am I going to do it up here? Am I going to go all the way up here to this order block? So when it does like that, I mean, that's not a good setup. Here, it was breaking down. We had, this coming down. We had the market the way it was looking. And we entered this trade and then just reversed. So you need a stop loss unless you're willing to risk it coming all the way up and just adding. And then eventually you might run out of money. Oh, and this was a Forex short. All right. I'm moving on. Any other coins, guys? Any other coins? Right now, I'm basically stalling. I am stalling. Paperclip says, buy altcoin Aardvark, the smart dude. Okay, so he was taught yesterday. Okay, so he's referring to the top and the bottom, potentially. Got taught yesterday by the altcoin art of art. Nice. Very nice. Here, Lenny Kid says, we need to be constantly bearish and bullish. Very hard to balance that. And it's just level by level. You know, once it breaks this level, like, uh-oh, are we going to start changing the trend? Is this going to start doing a higher low, higher high? Let's see here. FS says, how long are we going to see downtrend with Bitcoin and the market in general? Great question. That is the $1 million question. It'll continue going down until it changes the trend. And that's why I'm looking. So for me personally, I love looking at trends. And this is how I trade. I go off a trend. So if we make a higher high, this is our high. Let's go to a daily so it's not so we can see more ups and downs. When we make a higher high and a higher low, we might be starting the trend change. But until we see that, it's going to go down until it stops. Nobody knows where it's going to stop. Now, granted, we have ideas, you know, based off of previous support / resistance, or you can even make it a zone. Sam, what's up, Sam? Sam says, Joe, you the man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you greatly. But this is all I got, guys. So right now I'm just stalling for about another, let's put the timer on. No, let's put the timer. So we are going to, well, I'm going to stall for about, where's my timer? Where's my timer? Oh, here it is. I'm going to stall for about 3 minutes. And that should give plenty of time for questions, comments, concerns, issues, coins. If not, then the show will end. And of course, we do this every day. We do this for an hour. And, you know, I love looking at your coins. I really do. Because sometimes, you know, we find really good coins that we can all make money on. But yeah, in reference to this, turbo time. Let's do it. Let's do it. So right now we're on YouTube. Let's do turbo USDT. And for this one, we got to wait. You know, we mentioned this one earlier when it was over here. This is where our alert needed to be. Now, granted, our alert did go off and we would have entered the trade. Now, another thing that I do is, like, I will show you that even though I know what happened, this would have been perfect. So here, we got alerted here. We would have seen this huge pump. Okay, wait, I take that back. I didn't see this huge. How big is the pump? So now, granted, just because I see this, I don't care. Like, because if I say, oh no, I wouldn't have entered here because, and start looking, all I'm doing is cheating myself and cheating you. So this is what you want to do when you see stuff like this. So this pump was a good 15%. We have a very high likelihood, which of course we can see it, but we have a very high likelihood that it's going to pull back at least 50%, at least, to about here, which would coincide with our levels of support. So seeing this, my alert goes off here. We might have a bunch of FOMO coming in. I would probably put like 33%. I would have entered 33% right here. Then, of course, it comes down, and then it comes up. It broke this level. I would have added my other 33% here. Now, this is how I teach. Because what could have happened is it comes down here, does not break the level that it just created, because what it's doing is creating a pivot. This is what it's doing right here. So I added, or I entered 33% here. Price could have come up to the same level and got rejected. So here maybe I go and I get stopped out. But because it broke this level and the candle closed above the level, I put in my other 33%. I would have entered again. Then it comes down, it breaks this level, and it breaks this. Ooh, now I'm in trouble because it might come down to here, to around this level. And sure enough, it comes down just above the level, comes, and then it breaks this. I have my stop loss right here. Because I'm hoping that it gets support here. And if not, I mean, how much did I lose? So this was my first entry. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. 20%. I forget what market cap this is. But if it's... I'm not going to look it up. Okay, I'll look it up. Unless y'all already know. But this is Turbo. Turbo. Come on. Turbo. 288. This one's a little bit different, but it's over 200. So, I mean, it's a good market cap. I mean, it's not tiny. It's not a 13 million market cap, but it's not, over 500. 20%. Once again, even though I know what happened, I'm acting like I don't. I'm acting like I'm actually in this trade and looking to see where I would do my stop loss. I want to put it down here. Because what could happen is the price could, even though we know what happened, like this is like, I strongly recommend any trade that you have that failed, kind of look and see what happened. Anyone that's successful, same thing. So here, what could have happened is it could have come down and then got into this zone or range. It's range. Now, granted, the range is actually all this. So I'd have to do my stop loss right here just because of this range. Because if I keep on going lower and lower and lower, we're looking at 25. So what I'll do is I'll put my stop loss right here around 12%. If I get stopped out, I get stopped out. Hopefully, we see that it breaks this level. Well, no, we have to wait for it to break this level in order for it to enter. Because what we're looking for is a higher high. That's what we're doing. All right. Moving on. Let's see here. Hey, what's going on? We have 631 in the house. See here, Turbo. We got Turbo. Fefe says, what coins are you most bullish on? Top 3. Oh, good question. Good question. Well, let's do it by market cap. Do it by market cap. Let's go to this, and let's go to this. All right. So if I'm looking at a very high market cap coin in the top 100, what would I pick? We did this some time ago. I like doing this because sometimes it changes. I do like BNB. Do I think BNB can do like a, shoot, man, $1,500? Wow. Because it's Binance. And last bull run, they annihilated everybody with the stuff that they did as far as, having swaps and all the fun stuff. But let's see here. I do love TRON as well. I do believe they can also 3x. Even though their market cap is huge, we're going to have a lot of money come into the space. Sam says the secret alpha is Casta. With the T or a P? Caspa, maybe? Popcat, Lenny Kid. Yeah, Popcat, we made some money, but I lost a lot. I went very hard, very high leverage. I didn't messing around. I do like Link. Link, very good. Link has a bunch of security Of course, Link is an oracle. It's the granddaddy of oracles. I consider it the Bitcoin of oracles. But there's so much more than oracles. They're dealing with security. They're dealing with just a whole bunch of stuff. They're doing a lot. I really love Link, and I think that they could easily do 3, maybe even a 4x. And these are safer plays. These are safer plays. Then we go down to, I love Uniswap. I love all the DEXs. Now, do I think Uniswap will... It's because it's with the Ethereum network. Do I think that Uniswap will do what it did last bull run? I would love for it to, but I don't think it will. So this one, a 2x, maybe a 3. Caspa, I think this is the one that we're referring to. Caspa, also known as Cas. This one, a lot of YouTubers love, absolutely love this one. I missed it. You know, people were talking about it at 2 cents and 4 cents. I didn't have this on my radar. Do I think this could do a 2 and 3x? Yeah, sure. Why not? You know, most coins will. ICP, huge run up last season. Do I think it'll do the same? No. If it does, in my opinion, it'll be a miracle. But anything can happen. See, you keep on typing Casta with the T. You sure that's not with the P? But Casta was one you hated, Joe. LOL. Was it? I don't even remember. Probably did. But everybody's talking about it, and I have not bought this one. We got Pepe, we got FET. So with FET, of course, it's AI. I do like it. But I think it'll do good. 2, 3x. Now coming down, I like Stacks. Stacks has a huge following from the Bitcoin people, you know. Let's see here. I like Render. Render, even though it's huge market cap, like it still goes up 20, 40%. Now this one, 3x, more than likely. Again, none of this is financial advice. BitTensor. So there's a lot of really good names in the top 100, and these are safer plays. Now, I haven't given what I would do. Like if I had only 3 to pick, all those have been good so far. Sam says it was horrible. Probably. I don't remember what I did yesterday. Let's see here. Helium Network. So HNT. This one has been moving a lot lately, especially. But I don't know about the project. You know, I did research on them long time ago. I don't know what they've done since, but let's see, Bonk. I think that's one I'm heavily invested in. I'm down like 80%. I don't even look at them. I put in and I don't look at them. You don't want to because you will get sad. Now, Jupiter, I like. Jupiter is one of the 2 main dexes on, and most popular, on Solana. So I do like Jupiter. So Jupiter would be, oh man. So for this one, it's 951 million. I like Jupiter and I like Radium. Those are the top 2 on the network as far as the dexes go. But most people love Jupiter. I mean, people like Radium. So I would have to go with Jupiter. So this would be one of my coins that I would pick. So Jupiter, DEX, Solana Network. Okay. Moving on. Coming down. I do like this one because this one, of course, you can stake your ETH, but not, let's say you don't have a whole ETH, you have a quarter. Well, you can stake your quarter. So I like this. But let's continue. Y'all are probably thinking, man, you're passing up a lot of good ones. I am. So we got one. So this one's a gaming one, low market cap. People do tend to like it. The Sandbox, man, I was really hoping that this would go back to where it came from as far as the all-time highs. A lot of people invested in this, buying land, internet land, make believe land. I think that's the dumbest thing. Like, to me, NFTs are dumb, but to buy an NFT of land for $1 million, $500,000 for something that's on the internet, make believe, and you're spending thousands and thousands of dollars. It reminds me of, what's that computer game long time ago, like back in the 90s? Afterlife, I think that's what it is. I think that's what it was called. I don't know, but it's where like your little avatar, little person, and you're living pretty much like in a different world, I guess. But it's where you make up your own. Like, you can be the stud, or you can be working out, or you can just do whatever, talking to people. Which, in my opinion, I mean, that part of it was cool. I've never done it, but I did used to go into lobbies or chat rooms, just because to me it's fascinating. Like, you're talking to somebody across the world. Like, now it's not so fascinating. Like here, like I talk to people all the time, from Australia and everywhere. To me, it's cool, but like back then, it was like so amazing. Like, I'm talking to somebody who's in China or wherever, and so I think it's really dumb though that now granted, I forgot what it was, a Facebook game. This is a long time ago. It was a Facebook game, and it was like gangsters, and people would beat me up, and they would take my earnings or whatever I had. They would beat me up. So then I would spend $100 on this internet fake stuff to have protection, and then they would set bounties on me, and then so they would get bigger people or stronger people to beat me up again. And I was like, man, I'll show them. We put another 100 and another 100. Dumb, right? And another 100 and another 100. I think 1 week I spent like $600. And do I even play that game? No. I mean, it was fun, but I got beat up too much. It's like, man, it's just draining me. All right. Hey, here's dogs. Oh no, we were looking for dog. All right, so that was the top 100. I got to pick two more. I have to pick two more. I only picked one. Oh man. Gotta pick two more. Okay, so we'll go with the safer plays. We'll go with the safer plays. A lot of people like knots. Top 100. Now, for me personally, I have in the from 100 to 200 because the market cap. So of course, lower market cap, you can make more money. And that's what I want. I want a 20, 50x. Let's do one more from here, and then we will go to. I'm really disappointed in Vets. I love the project. I love what it does. I love the whole tracking. Tunable X. I'm gonna go with, and I don't want to do render. I love render. I have to go with FET. FET, it's AI, so I will go with FET. The first pick, it was, what was the first pick? The first pick was Jupiter. So the first pick is Jupiter. That one, I like it because it's, one of the top 2 main dexes on Solana. And everybody loves it. Everybody loves it. Very easy to use. Same thing with Radium. I love Radium. It's a lower market cap. On Solana, it's the top 2. But Jupiter is number 1. So we got Jupiter. And then I want to do one low market cap. I mean, I love Link. But so if y'all can put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Pick one, or what I did. Never hate anything about that emotion. Never hate anything. So if y'all can put, my 1 was Jupiter, my 2 is FET, and then now let's go for a low market cap coin. Let's do that. Let's do a low market cap coin. And this one, of course, the lower the market cap, the higher the risk. However, the greater possible returns are. So right now we're Kendall. I love Cake. And I'm very biased on Cake. Cake made me so much money last bull run, and I'm hoping it does the same. I have a little bit of Cake, not a lot. Here, Book of Meme. I think this is the one that I bought a lot of, and I down like 80. I love Life Peer. Life Peer was another one that made me crazy amount of money, and I like it because it uses other people's GPUs, and it's like a network. So it's a real world asset. Before last bull run, I don't think they had those names, but now that's what it is. It uses people's GPUs to do large projects. Here's Radium. I really do think Live Peer. And so Live Peer's in the running for number 3. Live Peer's in the running. Now, this one I like it because it's cute. I like it because it's cute. Nervos. I love, what's it called? Not Dexes. DeFi. Love DeFi. Let's see here. 1 inch. Another Dex. But have one more we can do. Right now we're getting to the very low market caps. It's going to be a very high risk play. RSR Pointsman. I thought that one was going to make me a whole bunch of money last bull run. Here. Now we're getting to very, very low market caps. Going down the list. Lux. Go one more. This is the lowest we'll go. Ooh, right here. Aerodrome Finance. So let's click on this one. The 315 million market cap. Let's go to their website. This one, hands down for number 3. Hands down. This is the central trading and liquidity marketplace on Base. So this is huge. I would strongly recommend, of course, not financial advice, but this one to be my number 3. So if we can put that in the chat, my picks, that would be great. See here, Sam says ASM. But this one, and matter of fact, man, I forget where to chart it on. But arrow. So let's actually look at arrow. I forget how to spell it. There's an O in there. Oh, did I get it right? Oh, hold on. Let's Oh, I just spelled it right. Okay. Copy. And let's try this again. But not just MaxC. So Coinbase. So then, I did buy it on Coinbase and I sold it. But is it time to buy again? Let's go to the daily time frame. Whiff, please. Yeah. Hey, Arthur, how's it going, man? Yeah, we'll do some whiff. So let's go ahead and delete this. Let's remove everything. It looks horrible at the moment. Looks actually horrible at the moment. Get rid of our targets because that did not happen. let us look at this from a fresh set of eyes. Let's go over here. And we do this every day, Monday through Monday, and 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Normally, we just do this for an hour, but we had one question that took us a little bit longer than it should, just because I wanted to do kind of a fresh look on different coins. So all I'm doing right now is just finding support resistance levels. That's all I'm doing. All right. Right now, it's underneath this level. Would I buy right now? No. What I would do, though, is I would set an alert above this pivot or swing or where the price changed direction. It's all the same thing. I put an alert right here. And matter of fact, I'm actually going to do that. So let's go ahead and just do this right here, like this, something like this. Go here, say set alert, and then actually set the alert. And then let's put, I normally just do a question mark, and that's one, saves time, and two, it tells me, hey, we should look at it. Is it, should we enter the trade? Now, one thing that we need is for it to create a higher high and changing the trend. But this could be the start of the change. So that's what we're looking at right here. Right now, personally, I would not enter just due to the fact that the price might come up here, create a lower high, continue, start trading in this zone that we have before it either breaks down or up. So thank you, Sam. Appreciate you, man. These are the three that I did pick. And we have Jupiter or Jupe. We have FET. You like FET? So Jupiter, that's my pick because it is one of the two top, it's actually the number one top DEX on Solana. So that's my reasoning for picking that one. Then we have FET. This is AI. That's my reason for picking that one. And then we have Aerodrome Finance. This one is, in my opinion, this is going to make us a lot of money. And the market cap is just 300 and something million. Nothing. The baby. All right. So that's why I would do this. Then once I do enter this trade, yeah, we'll get some whiff. Once I do enter this trade, more than likely I will have a lower entry or a lower bid here just in case it comes up here, does this, it comes down, goes here, and then maybe comes. But here, hopefully I can get it at a lower price. But I do like this one. Now for my target, I would like to keep this one for a few months. So for my target, let's just say I get it here. My first target would be roughly around 100%. And that was my actual trade on when I initially bought it and, informed the group about it. We 100%. And then, of course, I started doing this number, and then I just completely got it. Now, I didn't get out of it because I don't like it anymore. I just got out of it because I used that. I think I ended up switching money over. I think that's what. But anyway, I do like this one. Okay. Let us look at some whiff. And then this will be our last one. Granted, we over our time. We're going to do whiff on a Mexi. So this was our idea. At the time, it was a 3 million market cap. Not sure what the market cap is now. It's a meme on Solana Network. So let's go ahead and delete all this stuff. When I enter this trade right now, really difficult. It's making lower highs and lower lows, I believe. So we actually have a zone. Where is zone? Zone is pretty tight on a daily time frame. Now I particularly don't like this. Let's go to a 4-hour time frame so we can see more ups and downs, more pivots. I particularly don't like this right now anyway. So here, let's just kind of look at this part right here. Here, we had a high, then we had a higher high, which is good. We had a low, we had a lower low, which is good. Now, one thing that I want to show is this right. What we need is for it to maintain this area. So WIF is a 1.49 billion market cap. Good Lord. Thank you, Sam. Appreciate that. That really does help me out. So thank you, Sam, very much. Okay, so because it broke this, it might continue coming down. Now it did a beautiful bearish retest, another bearish retest with the wick, and then another bearish retest with the candle bodies. If I were to adjust this ever so slightly, boom, got it. All right. Let's see here. We do currently still have, here's our low, a higher low. So it's still in this uptrend. What I would need to do is, of course, always, we got to be careful. I would set an alert right here at, let's just say right here. I would set my alert, and then let's go ahead and over. But right here, the break of this high, which is the same as this high, pretty much, and the wicks. And then once our alert goes off, we have to wait for the 4-hour candle to close above this level. Get it? It has to close above this level. If it does, 1.497, then it's good. It's good. Now we can enter the trade, because more than likely it'll be in this zone until it possibly breaks out. And of course, we would have entered here with a lower entry down here just in case. Now we do have another area of distance right here. Once it breaks it, OBS disconnected, OBS reconnected. Uh-oh. Hopefully everything's good. I don't want to do 20%. So I would have to, I put a stop loss around 10%. So this would be my stop loss. Go ahead and do a stop loss here. I think I'm on it. 4. This would be my stop loss. And very tight stop loss, because again, if it doesn't work out, it didn't work out. And my target, you can do it right here. So just about a 3-to-1 ratio, which is pretty good. Target. But we have to be very patient, because we don't want to rush right now and get in. Because if we did, we have a potential of continuing coming down. You know, right now it's looking okay. We did create a lower low on this. So right now we might be at the beginning of a downtrend. So it might come up, might come down, and then now we're forming this. So what we need to do is we need to just wait for our alert, and then we'll get into the trade. So hopefully all that made sense. Once again, we do this every single day at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm not sure why I said and then elongated it. Not sure what I said but just to let you know, guys, we're here every single day, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We go over your coins, we go over Bitcoin in the very beginning. We go over thought process. That's the main thing, is the thought process. So with all that being said, we do have links in the description for the exchanges that are US friendly. And then, of course, we also have links with different indicators that I use, and we'll just check it out. It's in the description of every single video that I have. I do thank you guys so very much. Once again, we'll see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. Standard Time. And before we go, if you could please put a 1 in the chat so I can know who is here. And I do thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow. Until then, please don't feel like you have to be in a trade. If you're not in a trade, don't worry about it. Let the trades come to you. Right now, we're killing on shorts. You know, right now is the time to short, and it's going to be a short season. It really is. All right, that's all I got. I do thank you guys. We'll see you tomorrow, and take care. Now for my favorite song. Favorite song coming up. Here's my favorite song.
Yeah, trade intuition, flipping charts, mad precision. We on the grind, no sleep, endless mission. Crypto waves, no tide, just decisions. Ride or die with the block's ambition. Let's make this money, profits rain like monsoon. where we adapt. Typhoon while it's packed, no room for food. After registration, no need to do it too soon. Trading is only as difficult as you make it. Rise again, never fake it. All is private keys, gotta break it. So life on the edge, let's shake it. Intuition, charts wilder than Wild West ambition. We got the drive, mad clicks, no permission. Ready for the moon, orbits our mission. Let's make this money, stacking sats, no fiat. Eyes on the prize, mad gains, where's the hat? Diamond hands, no flinch, iron combat. Full speed to the peak, no fallback. Trading is only as difficult as you make it. Rise, fall, rise again, never fake it. Cold wallets, private keys, gotta break it. Crypto life on the edge, let's shake it.